And welcome back to the Kostaltyn Old World campaign, mod campaign. And we finished up the last episode. I think... I kind of feel like... How can I put this? I kind of feel like there's a ticking time bomb up here, I guess is maybe the way that I would put it. So we're at war down here, and this needs to continue to be our focus for the time being. We have Kostaltyn himself in a decent enough for a starting army. Army down here bearing down on trying to take over the remaining territory of these guys, this being Borodin Coven. And this is going to be a little bit of a challenge right here because it's a size 20 garrison now, plus they have a 12 stack in there defending it, so 32 units compared to our 18. Yeah, that's going to be a little bit of a challenge for us. We could also come down here and attack this this city down here. Now, keeping in mind that vampire counts, so many of their units are like fairly worthless. Zombies and skeletons are themselves not terribly worrisome, but I mean, we've got mostly starting units as well. Very, very low rank right here. You can see a bunch of them have no ranks at all. Those that do only have one. So yeah, not a great army. Plus, it's fairly depleted from damage from previous battles anyway. So yeah, that might be a little bit much for us to try to take that right now. So the goal is to maybe lure them into something, to a field battle out here where they don't have the garrison with them. But anyway, that's kind of getting ahead of things. The far bigger concern, as far as I'm concerned, is the Azhag up here. So Azhag is currently fighting our brethren Kislevites up here, and doing a pretty good job of it. They don't look to me like they're going to last all that long. They would even be willing to confederate, or at least they were the last time that I looked. But we dare not do that because we really are not in a position to be able to fight off Azhag if he turns around and attacks us. So we'll do the best that we can, but basically we've got this war to try to resolve ASAP, and then try to get Kostaltyn's army up here and prepare for the onslaught from Azhag. Not to mention, we've got Sorthorial's Watchers over here, and they are a concern as well. This is a Tzeentch faction, a minor Tzeentch faction, but even so, they're doing fairly well. So, if we take a look at them, I think they're stronger than we are. No, they're roughly about the same as us. But Azhag is definitely very, very strong indeed. He's got only 5 settlements, but he's strength rank 5, so plus he's got the Wa going, so very, very, very concerning up there. All right, anyway, that's I think enough of a wrap up on the status of things. Let's go ahead and get into this. So if we're not going to attack, we want to lure them out. We could grab this, either it being a battle or possibly being something that can, like just a little bit of bonus money or whatever, but I dare not do that because we need to keep Kostaltyn in between that army and this incredibly weak garrison right here. So I think what we'll do, I guess there is one other thing that one other option that we could have here, which is, and I forgot to mention, we're also at war with Clan Baldur here. So Throt, we haven't seen him at all, but he declared war on us pretty early in this campaign. There's just too much distance and too many, I guess, what's the word I'm looking for? What's it called when you have something in between you and your enemy? Anyway, the word is escaping me right now, but you know what I'm saying. Anyway, too many factions in between the two of us. Okay. We could do peace. Right? Oh no, they're not even willing to do peace now. All right, well then never mind. Guess we're not going to do peace. Okay, we probably at this point could go ahead. We can't reach to attack this turn anyway, but we could get close enough where we could attack next turn. I think that's probably going to be close enough.
Such a thing is
Tell you what, let's go ahead and move to... Make sure that we're in our own territory here, so we're still replenishing and that we can recruit, but if we draw them out into a field battle, that is something that we will take. That corpse card is a bit of a concern, but the Lord himself is pretty weak, and everything else that we can see there, we can deal with. Okay, we only have slightly less than 1,400 money here, but we really... probably could stand to strengthen that army a little bit more. You are basically a screening force just in case there's something you can do up here. Meanwhile, he's at 9. I am focusing on defending... I should have mentioned this as well. Focused on defending the walled cities because those are places that can actually be roadblocks in case Azhag or Sarthuriel's Watchers attack, whereas these minor settlements... It just takes so long to get them built up, and in the meantime, until they're built up, they are very difficult to defend. So meanwhile, we also have you. That garrison right now is strong enough. It could defend on its own. This garrison over here is strong enough. It could defend on its own for just a few turns, not forever. But I almost think that what that means maybe is that we try to bring... Let's bring Elena down this way. Maybe she can help support an attack against Borden Coven. She's got good winds of magic, so that's something at least. Okay, and meanwhile, do we have any more money coming in? Well, we will when we have that built. Here, I could recruit that and get another Patriarch. But I don't really want to keep building up these minor settlements. You can build a money building next time, which is going to cost how much here? It's going to cost 1,000 with a 10-turn payoff. Okay, and then that's it. All right, so let's go ahead. We need money, but what we need more than money is we need military strength. So we're going to go ahead and build that, or recruit those. Okay, Lord not moved. Yeah, you can stay there. That's fine. Diplomacy. Okay, yeah, these guys are still very happy to join us in Confederation, but we're not going to do it. And the other thing that we could do conceivably is we could give territory to somebody like Tsarina Katarine. If it weren't for the fact that we need all of these to actually have the entire province, I would actually be quite tempted to give her something like this, where once Azhag has taken this territory, he might be very likely to attack her as well. Because if anything, it would be nice to be in a war together with her. I should have mentioned at the very beginning, this is also the Good Guy Kostaltyn campaign, so we are not allowed to declare war or raid or otherwise treat badly any of the other Order factions. It has been mentioned that different religions don't always get along with each other. In fact, more often than not, they don't. So we could actually reverse course and say, instead of being super nice to the other religious factions, we could actually be more hostile towards them. However, the original request for this campaign was to be super nice, so I'm going to stick with that unless there's like enough people that want us to change. Okay, anyway, back to this. In order to get a trade agreement with her, there's nothing we could do. Yeah, we can't even trade any settlements. Okay. All right, I think that's enough of all that. Let's go ahead and just check this again. Be at war with the following faction. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Oh, we're very, very close to getting this now. Yeah, we should get this No problem. Ahead of her. Doesn't help us with money, unfortunately, but it will help us in other ways. And then we need 76 devotion to do another invocation. And these interns do take absolutely forever. Okay, so Azhag just moved, but we don't... Well, I would say that's not really threatening towards us, but it is close enough that he could attack us at a moment's notice, which is definitely a concern. While this is processing, I'm going to go ahead and mention that the Chaos Dwarfs campaign, unfortunately, resulted in a defeat, and so that means I'm going to be beginning a new campaign here fairly soon. I was already... definitely planning on doing another grand strategy campaign, which is, this one is actually pretty close to grand strategy. There's 3 elements of grand strategy, 3 primary elements. There's some secondary elements as well, but the 3 primary elements that I think of are the reduced campaign movement range, which we are not using in this mod, but the second thing then is realistic replenishment, which is basically cutting all the replenishment in half. And then the third thing is the ultra garrisons, which makes attacking settlements much, much more difficult. And kind of going along with that ultra garrisons is also the siege tweaks, which boosts the defenders in settlement battles. Anyway, all that being said, this one is pretty close to being a grand strategy campaign. The Skarsnik campaign is a grand strategy campaign, but I kind of, moving forward, want to continue to do grand strategy campaigns, either exclusively or at least for the most part. So I'm going to be doing that. And we had a request to do it in a different part of the world than some of our other campaigns have been in. So I was leaning towards doing a Malekith campaign up in Nagarond. Haven't played him in a very long time. I don't think we've had any campaigns on this channel that are up in Nagarond. I thought about Grimbindal, but I've already had 2 Dwarven campaigns on this channel, and I haven't had any Dark Elf campaigns. So that's where I'm leaning. But if anybody, I haven't started it yet, so if anybody has any particular thoughts or suggestions or whatever, please feel free to make them, and I will at least consider them. And if I can't do them right away, I will at least add them to the list and get to them eventually. Okay, finally. There we go. So we got some treasury here. Got a potion of healing out of it. Not the biggest deal in the world, but thematically I think it's very nice to do that. So the Orthodoxy dominates. The Great Orthodoxy has succeeded in drawing more supporters to its side. For now, the Ice Court has to acknowledge the supremacy of the Orthodoxy, but things may change in the future. Well, if we don't continue to dominate, then things have gone very, very wrong, because we have a pretty big head start. Okay, so now the next goal is to get to 600, which is definitely going to take a little while. Okay, recruit an additional lord. We'll think about that. And we did, of course, recruit those Khazars. Now, here we go. Okay, that does not really impact us too much, other than the fact that that's Kislev, and they're not going to be long for this world. Okay, Brotherhood of the Bears, Kislev, they declared war on Sarl. That's interesting. Don't they have enough enemies? Alright, well, anyway. You know, you do you. That's all I can say. You do you. Alright, so they are still... They're still recruiting here. It's now size 14. We could stand to get a little bit more replenishment, but we could also lay siege and wait for this army to get... Oh, that army can actually get there right away. Ooh, okay, yeah, let's do that. So, let's go ahead and lay siege with this army. This is going to be a decisive defeat. Excuse me, a valiant defeat. Okay, so most of them are skeletons and zombies. They got some Grave Guard. They got some Black Knights and a Corpse Cart. 2 Black Knights. Okay, they got some decent units there, but that's actually not quite as bad as I was expecting. Now, here's the question. You
the storm.
What I could do is I could get you all the way close enough. Oof, my FPS there is dropping.
Keeper of
That's
ice magic.
yeah. This mod does worry me a little bit in terms of its performance. I've got a pretty powerful computer, and there are times where it does definitely struggle. In fact, it's really struggling a lot right now. Okay, anyway, we'll keep playing it as long as we can, but if the performance becomes basically unacceptable, then, there's only so much we can do, but I'm sure you guys are noticing here the stuttering. All right, anyway, so we could race her down to participate in a battle this turn, or alternatively, we can let him attack us to push us back, but then lay siege again next turn. See, my concern is this. If she gets close enough and it's not actually favorable for us to go ahead and attack,
The ice.
then we're then she's stuck. She's going to be close enough at that point that that she could get wiped out if they attack us. So in other words, what I'm saying is we move her close enough, she reinforces an attack from Kostaltyn on this, but if for some reason her army, let me look at this again.
Do not mistake me for the fool.
Let me look at this again. If we have her additional units, is this a battle we really want to fight? Not really, and the reason is because we have so many missile units. Yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give this one turn where Kostaltyn is laying siege, which should prevent them from being able to continue to recruit. Meanwhile, she
Praise be to the
is going to go into... She cannot reach in raiding stance, obviously. Okay, we're just going to move her down to here. Actually, I need to be careful that if they attack us here... Okay, how... Come on, what? Man, this is really doing some weird things right now. Okay, so if we move her to here, that's almost certainly going to be close enough for her to be able to reach next turn. Yeah, I think that'll be close enough for her to reach next turn and in normal stance instead of march stance. Then what she can do is she can recruit a couple of these. Okay. She'll have 10 units next turn, plus Kostaltyn's 20. Every time I'm clicking on one of our armies, by the way, it's pulling up something different, and I don't really know why it's doing that, but it's quite concerning. Anyway, yeah, I want to build this here, I think. Unless I just flat out don't think I can defend you for 10 turns. Yeah, we'll try it. You're not exactly the front line. Okay. So here's the thing. He's going to attack us. He's going to push us back. We're going to retreat, but he's not going to pursue us and attack us because our army can beat his army in a field battle as long as that garrison is not involved. Then this army could race up here and attack her. But that's a battle that I think we have a chance of winning, but even if not, we can... I think where we're at right now, we could retreat. So that's what we're going to do. Okay. I think I already looked at all of our settlements. We're going to just keep the rest of our money. Unless we can get another... We could recruit another patriarch. Strongholder. I kind of like Strongholder. That's pretty good. Confident is also pretty good. I like them both. Let's give you Strongholder.
Patriarch of Kislev.
And then maybe you might be close enough to join a battle next turn. Okay, so that's what we're going to try to do. And for some reason, we just now encountered Cathay. Oh, because they have a convoy over here. Boy, wouldn't it be nice if their convoy is headed to Erengrad? I would certainly not mind that. Okay, meanwhile, we still need 76. Okay. Lord not moved. Yes, you. I'm going to leave you there. Building upgrade available. I think we've already looked at all those. Did we already move our Ataman back? Yes, we did. Yeah, he's where we want him to be. Okay. Close out. All right, let's check diplomacy again. She's slowly improving. But, ooh, and they actually kind
I
of...
have forged a weapon for the express
Okay, 94
purpose
per turn.
of
Well, we'll give it another
executing
turn. I don't really want to pay 1,000 to get a trade agreement with them, but it is something to pay attention to. You guys, Defensive Alliance, no thank you. Okay, now both of these guys are ready to confederate. Not interested. One reason why I'm also not interested is because I'm not generally a big fan of confederating because you get a lot of free territory. It kind of feels like you're racing through the content at that point, and as most of you know who have watched my other videos, I don't like racing through content. I like taking my time. So, okay, feeling like I've really built up my empire. Okay, I think we're ready to go ahead and end our turn again. Okay, Azhag, for some reason we didn't see any of his movement. Now when they get to Borden Coven here in a minute, once more, I do expect them to sally out and attack us, which is fine. We'll retreat back from the walls of the city. But I don't think they will then pursue us, and if they did, quite frankly, that would be great, because we could win that field battle. Okay, here we go. Okay, sure enough, valiant defeat. So we're going to retreat.
They are overwhelming.
And sure enough, they did not come back out. Okay, that's interesting. So she's gotten a lot bigger. There we go, the caravan did hit us. Very nice. Okay, we no longer have that mission. That's good. We didn't want to do it anyway. The Age of Rage. This is not good. This is Goranich. We now have some creeping corruption here of corn. An unnatural aggression takes hold of the populace. A seething frustration that explodes at the slightest provocation. Even the most placid soul becomes as quick to anger as a rabid dog. Soon enough, the fighting begins. The streets are littered with the dazed and beaten, and the gutters run red with blood. I feel like the gutters running red with blood is a slightly overused expression. Okay. Or maybe it's just because I've seen Anchorman too many times. Okay, so Kostaltyn, yeah, we're going to go ahead and do this again now. Close defeat this time, but
A sacrifice to Orson.
Come on, game. You can do it. You can do it. Thank you.
My natural environment.
Okay, you.
Weaver of the frosts.
If we get you to here. Now let's we want to move you close enough where we know for sure that if they sally out, if we decide not to attack this turn, if they sally out, But she will be able to reinforce Kostaltyn.
It must be.
Okay, now if we were to attack, it's a valiant defeat. So is this a settlement battle or a field battle? Okay, it's a settlement battle, and once again, I just don't know how the game does this, but every time I'm attacking a minor settlement, it's a very easily defendable layout. Okay, well, we're going to let it marinate.
The infidel die.
We're going to cause them a little bit of attrition. Maybe we're going to give them one turn to sally out and attack us, because I would much rather fight that as a field battle than have to try to push our way into that settlement. Meanwhile, you cannot quite reach.
We all deserve Yavash.
Winter is our comrade.
Seems like every time I click on Kostaltyn, it, for some reason, opens up a...
Stay healthy.
it opens up the provincial the settlement panel. I wonder if that's a bug in the mod.
You will know absolution.
Okay, that time it worked. Over here. If I just click on him, yeah, okay. I don't know. Sometimes it does it, sometimes it doesn't. Alright, you're going to continue to stay right there. You guys, I could start to upgrade you, but I kind of feel like if I can't defend you, I probably don't really want to. Meanwhile, Erengrad, you're looking okay. Over here. Okay, we just need the money right now to be able to upgrade Dushika. And in 2 more turns, it'll be the same thing for them right here. Okay. Alright, I'm going to hang on to the money, but this is obviously a big concern. Maybe at this point,
Commander of the soldiery.
let's go ahead and get him moving. Let's get him moving this way. By himself, he can't do any good over there, so we'll go ahead and get him either in on this battle over here, or maybe get him over here where he can help at defense of Zoishenk, although it's going to take quite a few turns to get there. Alright, meanwhile, we're at 65. We're getting... I guess we're getting 7 per turn of this as well. Yeah, okay. So in 2 turns, we'll be able to do another invocation. Meanwhile, we are continuing to build on our lead, and also we're getting the control, leadership, speed, and diplomatic relations bonuses. So that's all very good. Let's go ahead, in fact, skip on that. I'm going to take a look again here at her. She's up to 10 settlements now. That's a bit of a concern, because if she starts building a bunch of churches, she could catch up to us. Well, we're at 9. Okay, well, anyway, I don't want to lose the supporter race with her, but I think we've got enough of a head start that we're doing okay. Okay, non-aggression pact is possible here. I don't really see any reason not to. And we'll do a trade agreement with you as well, sure. Okay, now you... Okay, you guys... Wow, she's all the way up to rank 5. Okay. Good enough. Good enough. Maybe in another turn or two she'll be willing to actually start having some treaties with us. Meanwhile, we are getting 735 per turn in trade. We're 1 turn away from finishing our research here. which is going to get us that increase from trade. So that'll be nice. Okay. All right. Well, like I said, we're going to give this one more turn. We're going to get that Patriarch into her army. I don't think they'll sally out, but if they do sally out and attack us, then we'll actually fight this as a field battle. And we're just going to cross our fingers that for at least one more turn, Azhag does not declare war on us. Let's just check and see what his overall strength is. He's up to 3 now, and he has gained one more settlement. And actually, I thought Robsman clan was at war with Azhag as well, but no, Azhag is actually only at war with these guys, and they are down to their last settlement. So, okay, it could very well be next turn that he declares war on us. Let's find out. If he does surprise attack Zoishenk, well, I can't really say it's a surprise, but if he does declare war and then launch an attack on Zoishenk, we'll do the best we can, of course, but if we lose it, I think at that point I may try to... Okay, well, here we go.
Heretic.
Alrighty. It's kind of what we were expecting. Laying siege. Okay, go ahead and attack me right away. Please attack me right away. Oh, look at that. He is attacking us right away. Pyrrhic victory. It's so tempting. So tempting to click on auto-resolve. Oh my goodness. So tempting. Okay. Please be a layout that we can actually defend. Yeah, I think we can do something with this. Okay. Let's fight it. In any case, it will be an epic battle. Now, we have a couple of ways that we could approach this, but as most of you are aware, I like to fight battles in a realistic, non-exploitative way. I'm just getting everybody over here so we can start fresh with how we want to arrange everything here. Okay. And what that means to me is a battle like this, the defenders would try to defend at the walls. I realize that there are certain times, I'm not sure that this is one of them, however, but there are times when it makes more functional sense to not defend at the walls, but I tend to do it anyway. Why can I not put him? That's really weird. It won't let me once I keep moving him to the left. Wow, that's as far as he can go. Okay, all right, fair enough. Okay, so anyway, let's go ahead and get some bowyers here as well, and then. How about you guys? Okay, so I feel like this is a... I don't... Oh, no, we could get another one over there. Right there. Okay, and we definitely want to because we need that tower. And then let's go ahead and get... Actually, yeah, no, let's get you over here. These bowyers... We want to make sure that they've got this tower right there. Okay, so let's get somebody else over here. Let's get you over here. You right there. And you guys are going to be my one. Okay, and this is where the reinforcements are coming in, so that's obviously going to be a huge concern. What we're going to do is we're going to try to win over here Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What am I missing here? There's three different groups of red. Okay, so you guys are my one. Down this way. There we go. This needs defending. Okay, what do they have here? This is goblins, orc boys, trolls, orc boys, and arrow boys. Okay, we can definitely defend this with less. Okay, so let's put you here. And let's get one of you here. We got two groups of towers there. I tell you what, if I select one more here, you, and you. Let's draw them like this. Okay, now, can I put the three of them together here anywhere? There we go. That works. Okay. All right. I'm going to kind of hope that the three of you together are enough to defend this. You're all capable of fighting in melee. The goblins, the orc boys, we could win that. I think we can win that with just those 3 units. Okay. Then all the way over here. Oops, I forgot about you guys. Let's get you down here. Okay. All right. You guys are my 3. So if we can deal with 3 very quickly, this is orc boys, orc arrow boys, more trolls, and more orc boys. Okay. So again, we could do this with a pretty small group, I think. Let's get one of you. And one of you. And you. The 3 of you. Like that. We're going to get you over here. For now, you can race over here once they get close enough to the walls. So, you plus these 3 are 3. You, I'm going to get you on 4. And, okay, back to here. This is where we need almost everybody to be. So, let's go ahead and put you here. And again, once they get close enough, actually, you know what? I'm going to want to leave a unit here to defend. So let's give you let's get her over here. Let's get you right here. You're going to defend from all of this. The question is, could they run all the way over there? Yeah, they could, but it just doesn't seem likely. It looks to me like they're all going to hit this part of the wall right here. Which means now we've got you guys. You're all a part of 4. Wait a minute. Yeah, okay, alright. Okay, so I guess maybe we could get away with one more over here. No, here's what we'll do. We'll pull these guys out. Okay, so you're my 6. We're going to put you here. We're going to roll you out and actually have you flank them. And then you 2 are my 5. You can do the same thing to those orc arrow boys over here. If I can draw. There we go, okay. We're going to get them around behind and taking out those orc arrow boys and buying additional time if any of those other units try to engage them. More time for our towers to shoot, as well as our archers to shoot. Okay, and then back to 4. All of you guys are here. I guess maybe we'll put... We're going to put you on the walls for now. Along with... Here, can I... Now, we'll the 3 of you... All right, Streltsy, let's get you here. Let's get those Kossars here. Okay. And then you guys plus her right here. And she has no spells. That's not ideal. Usually that's not the kind of functionality you want from your wizard, but okay, it is what it is. In that case, you know what? She's definitely going to stay over here. Okay. All right. I think we're finally ready to launch this, and we'll just do the best we can. Start battle. 6. You're first. You're coming out here. 5. You guys are going to come around over here. Nope, never mind. You're going to come over this way. There's a little bit more room over this way. Plus, those goblins are not nearly as scary. Okay, try to... Yep, keep going, keep going. Keep going. Don't get bogged down. Don't get bogged down. Very good. Nice job, guys. Okay. Alright, we should be able to make, hopefully, pretty short work of everybody over here. Make sure you do damage to the trolls here, guys. Hit those trolls. Okay, back to 1. Now, over here. Okay, we're doing pretty good damage to him over here. 2, you guys. Okay, some of them got to the wall, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. We got them pretty well handled right there. Hit them from behind now. 3. You guys. Shoot them from behind. There's no nasty skulkers. I kind of forgot about the nasty skulkers. Okay, well, we have to hope we can win right there. Okay, meanwhile, you...
Well and might.
You can probably fight them on your own. Okay, back to 1. We're doing okay right now. Of course, we got the reinforcements coming in now. Okay, you guys. And up here, how are we doing up here? We let them get up on the wall, huh? Okay, let's go ahead and get...
Making it so.
Okay,
Prestige beyond compare.
3, you are doing... Okay, how do they get in behind us? That's not great.
To battle. Make war. Attack, comrade. Kislev's true power.
Okay, back to 1. Now, we need to pay a lot more attention to the reinforcements here. But I think we're doing okay. What about you guys? How are we doing here? Okay, you kind of got bogged down. How did that happen? Yeah, okay. That unfortunately did not go the way I expected it to. I gave an attack order on them, and it probably wasn't able to attack them because they're climbing the walls. And so instead, it decided to attack those trolls, which is the opposite of what I would want. Okay, you guys get inside. You guys get inside. Meanwhile, I haven't built any towers at all. Start building towers everywhere. My goodness, Michael. You... And... Why not? Let's go ahead and build one over here. Okay, 1. How are we looking here? We're losing a little bit of headway here, but not too badly. Okay, we're actually doing okay right there. Over here, we're doing okay. I think we're doing okay. 3.
Feast of Kislev.
You really ought to be able to take on Nasty Skulkers, I would think.
For the motherland.
Okay, you guys,
Sons of Kislev.
get rid of those orc boys. Okay, you guys need to back away from those trolls. If we lose them, we lose them. Okay, they broke. That's okay. Alright, actually, you know what, guys? Shoot. Oops, well, never mind. You're... Okay. 5, how are you guys doing here? You're inside. It looks to me like we've won over here almost entirely. They're broken. Those trolls are coming back, but those towers ought to take care of them. So 5s, you guys can go ahead and start heading over this way, where this is obviously the point of the most danger right now. Towers, keep shooting, please. Going to build... I'll worry about barricades later. Okay, you guys... Those trolls, I kind of feel... Okay. You and you... Yeah, chase them down. Actually, you guys chase them down. Make sure they don't break. You guys can actually now come over here. Okay, you have recovered a little bit. We need you in here. Those orc boys are Okay, are we losing over here or what? What on earth is going on here? Well, everybody needs to take care of him. And you need to try to help out. Okay, those nasty skulkers are now broken, but try to help out. Who are we fighting here? Orc boys? Okay. Alright. Back to you. You're about out of ammo, so that's a little bit of a concern, but can't be helped. Okay, we got... How did they get in the walls? They must have broken it down. Okay. The guns should be shooting. You guys... Okay, you're chasing... No, that's not at all what we want. All of you guys... Back this way. Everybody this way. Get... why are you still moving in that direction? What are you doing? Get back inside, please. My goodness. You can get right here. Get right here, and we'll build that, and you get over there. I'm wasting too much time over here, guys. Okay. Back to you all. Okay. We need to okay, well, we've done pretty good work right there. We've got the Lord down, it looks like, or at least broken. Okay. How are we doing over here? Okay, you're going the wrong direction. Get back inside. In fact, you can come over here and help out here. Let's go ahead and get you guys up here. Just in case somebody comes back. Alright. How are you looking over here? You can go ahead and find some goblins to charge into. That would be good. Okay, we need to do something about them up here on the walls. Streltsy, you guys help out over here. Didn't see that tower before. Would have been nice to have had that. You go ahead and help out over here as well. I feel like we've definitely got a good chance here. You know what? You guys get in on those goblin archers if you can. Okay, what's going on here?
We fight for Ulson.
Okay, you guys try to get on them. Okay. No, actually get on them. How are you guys doing? Get those trolls down. We definitely need to worry about those trolls. Okay, let's get you over here helping out as well. Even though you... Oh, nope, actually, get right there. Where's my spears? Let's get you on them. Let's not worry about these goblins for the time being. Lost a victory point. Okay. Over here, how are we doing? You guys try to take out those trolls. Okay. You guys can join group number 1. You can get in there. You guys help out over here. You're part of 1 as well. Actually, no, you can be part of 4. And 2, you are the 1 unit that I'm leaving over here, I believe, right? To take out those trolls. Yes, 3. How are you guys looking over here? You're chasing him off the map. Okay. All of you, get back in here. You... get back there. Okay, I think we're doing all right here. I think overall things are looking pretty good. We got those goblins there, but just about everybody else we've got on the run here. Okay, there we go, victory. All right. Okay, at this point I could keep... I'll tell you what I want to do though. I want to get the towers reoccupied so that we can shoot at them as they're running away, hopefully. Let's get you up there. Actually, you can... Do any of you have any ammo? None of you have any ammo, so never mind. Not really terribly crucial. Okay, I think at this point we can just go ahead and speed things up. What do we have here? Those goblins, I don't really care about the goblins. I would have liked to have killed the trolls. I don't see them, though. Alright, I think that's good enough. As far as the Frost Maiden here not having any spells, I'll have to double check, but she probably was an addition because of Zorbaz's Garrison mod. And so I will let him know and see if there's something that he can do about that. Thankfully, it didn't turn out to be that big of a deal. I mean, really can't complain too much about these casualties. If they had taken a couple of turns to build up some siege weapons, some siege towers, that would have had a huge impact on this. But with them trying to assault us, just a full frontal assault, that basically played right into our hands. And this is what we wanted. You know, it should be very difficult to just march right up and attack a walled city and take it, like, right away. That's not how sieges have ever really worked in real life. Okay, so we killed one lord. We did not kill Arog here, unfortunately, but we did wipe out most of his army, pretty decent chunk of his Wa army as well. Unfortunately, we know that Azheg himself is floating around somewhere, and he's not going to be nearly as easy to defeat. And of course, he's just going to go into raiding stance here with those armies, because we don't have an army up there to do anything about it. Well, we'll do the best we can. I'm happy to have won that one battle, but by no means do I feel like the danger is anywhere near over. Okay, that's interesting. So Tsarina Katerina is laying siege down there. This is good. Let's find out now if he sallies out to attack us. If he does, we'll have to fight that battle, I think, in the next episode.
We are the land, and the land
Okay, so they did not sally out to attack us. Let's go ahead and look through our messages here. Yeah, faction destroyed, what we expected. Got the income from trade tariffs. Okay, that's good. Capture. Okay, yeah. Maybe we'll get around to that. Carved from ice. Recruit a character through the ice court. Yeah, we'll get to that eventually as well. Okay, and then regional rating. Yeah, that's going to be a concern, and the population surplus. Okay, so yeah, so we have these armies right here that we unfortunately still need to deal with. This garrison. What unit did we get wiped out? Because didn't it have 20 before? Anyway, I think what this means now is obviously it speeds up our timetable. We have real urgency now to to fight this battle, but I'm not sure that I'm... Because it's so easy to defend this... I mean, he does have bad units, though. That's the thing. He's got some good holding units, but not very many. The Graveguard can hold. The Black Knights are really much more of a hammer than an anvil. And then he's got the characters. But, yeah, we could probably do it, but I think I'm going to make that decision then at the beginning of the next episode. I don't love the fact that there are 4 very narrow choke points. Those are our only ways in. That is definitely going to be a bit problematic, and even these crappy units, it's going to take a while. I mean, they can hold these choke points for a very long time. So I don't know. We'll see, but like I said, that's going to all have to wait now until the beginning of the next episode. But at least we fought off the first assault right there. Azhag kind of gave us, you know, every slight advantage that he could by trying to attack us right away like that. But we do know that Azhag himself is probably... He's probably right there. He probably took this... Well, there's no military presence there, but he's probably only 1 turn away. So... very likely could lose this as early as next turn, but it was nice while it lasted. And if we do, then I don't know, maybe we'll be able to give some of this other territory to Tsarina Katarine to try to draw her into the war. Although I think she has to have a border with us, so I don't know if we'd right now be able to give her any settlement other than this one, and that's not one that I want to give her. So I don't know. We'll play it by ear, but we'll do the best that we can. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.